Good afternoon, my keto friends. My name is Amanda Jean, and welcome to my keto kitchen. Today I am day 3 into an egg fast. So I already have 2 days completed, and I am going to show you what I'm going to make for lunch. I had a lot of people, I can't even believe how many people are interested in doing an egg fast. And I have created my own menu plan, and I'm sharing that out with people. So if you do want that, go ahead and message me directly, and I'll share with you what I use. And I'm going right off my menu today. And today for lunch, actually I'm not going off the menu today. On my menu I have an egg salad, which I made the other day. And today I've been craving the cream cheese pancakes. I love those. And I had a couple people ask me how to make them, so I figured that would be appropriate for a live video. But before I get into that, I kind of wanted to go over a couple do's and don'ts of doing the egg fast and a couple rules. There's about 9 rules if you want to break it down like that. But I wrote them all down here, and I'm going to go right off my list, okay? So number 1 is you must eat eggs as your main source of fat and protein. So eggs at every single meal. Yes, you are eating eggs every single meal. I had quite a few people ask me that. You are going to have 1 tablespoon of healthy fat per egg. Healthy fats are butter. You can use MCT oil. You can use, basically butter, MCT oil. I think like they consider cream cheese a healthy fat. So number 3, meals should be eaten every 3 hours, but no later than every 5 hours. Typically, my meal plan, I eat my meals every 4 hours, from right in between the 3 and the 5. But remember, I do have a couple snacks in there too, and a snack for the keto or for the egg fast plan is like a string cheese. So if you want my meal plan, like I said, go ahead and message me directly, and I'll be happy to share it with you. And hopefully it'll work for you. I'm technically day 3, but I weighed myself this morning, which I really only had 2 days in, and I've lost 3 pounds exactly on the dot, 3 pounds. So pretty happy with that. I had a couple rough weekends with Memorial Weekend, and then last weekend we were out of town, so I needed to get back on track. That's why I'm doing the egg fast. Okay, number 5, you can eat 1 ounce of cheese. It has to be full fat per egg. 1 ounce of cheese per egg. Okay, number 6, you must eat at least 6 eggs a day. So if you're doing 3 meals, okay, you can do 2 eggs per meal. You should be doing at least 6 of them. Okay, number 7, you will eat your last egg at least 3 hours before bedtime. So you're going to want to have if you go to bed at 8 o'clock, you're going to want to have your last meal at 5, okay? Simple as that. If you go to bed at 9, you're going to want to have your last meal at 6 o'clock. Pretty simple. No later than that. I mean, if you go to bed at 10 and you have your last meal at 5, even better. All right, number 8. Spices and sauces are allowed, but you have to keep them at a minimum. You can't pour, a whole thing of blue cheese in the buffalo omelet, okay? Like, you can't do that. And they have to be low carb sauces. You're going to want to do, a lot of the condiments that I use is typically butter. We have mayo, we have cheese. It's not really a sauce or a condiment. And I do use I use pepper and salt, all that kind of stuff. So number 9, low carb sweeteners are allowed, obviously, again, within moderation. So those are the rules of an egg fast. They're very simple. You just want to make sure you do 1 egg, 1 tablespoon of healthy fat, and you're allowed to have 1 ounce of cheese. Do not go over 6 ounces of cheese. So if you're going to have 8 eggs, that's fine, but you can't go over the 6 ounces of cheese in the day, okay? Because then dairy just kind of can slow everything down. So you want to keep that to a minimum. And then, so the ratio, I think I had already mentioned that. Yeah, the ratio is 1 egg, 1 tablespoon of fat per each egg, and then up to 1 ounce of cheese per each egg consumed. I was reading off my computer. If you're like, what are you doing? But all right, so those are the rules. Very simple. Again, like I said, if you need help and you're like, I hit a weight loss plateau, maybe you're having a hard time losing weight on the keto diet or a low carb diet, you're like, I don't know what I'm doing wrong, you need to go ahead and get in my inbox and I will send you my personal menu and you should have no problem. It's really simple. If you follow it, you should have no problem losing weight. Okay, and my biggest thing is to drink a gallon of water a day minimum. Okay, like I'm kind of slacking. I literally fill up my whole 1 gallon pitcher and I have to have this done by the end of the day. And typically by like 2 or 3 o'clock, I am chugging glass after glass. I'm like, I do not want to be up all night peeing. So I try to get it in pretty quickly. All right, you guys, those are the rules of the egg fast. And as I promised, I will show you how I make one of my meals, which is the cream cheese pancakes. I love them. They're one of my favorites. And another good thing about the egg fast, it teaches you how to, like a lot of these recipes I can use in my daily diet that I already, I'm eating. So they're all keto approved, they're all low carb approved, so they're all great recipes if you're looking for a variety. And I love it for that. Hey Christian, how are you doing? But all right, I'm going to go ahead and point the camera down and we're going to get started on some cream cheese pancakes. All right, you know how I roll here. I'm sorry for the wobbliness. And I apologize ahead of time for any internet connection. You know how that happens. If you follow me, you know that I always have a problem with that. Okay, so I really like the egg fast recipes because they're like 5 ingredients or less. And they're very simple, like they take like 5 minutes to make. So I love it for that reason. Obviously, can't ever really get away from the dishes unless you're doing, you're not eating at all. But okay, so what we have here, I have 2 tablespoons of cream cheese, and I put it in the microwave for like 30 seconds. So that's why it looks like that. But you want to go ahead and soften it up. You don't want to do it when it's refrigerated because it'll just come out really clumpy. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and throw in 2 ounces of softened cream cheese. And I want to let everyone know for the record, I do, as everything in my life, everything is modified to how I can do it. I've been doing low carb, I've done everything, and I started low carb like 8 years ago. And obviously over trial and error and doing things repeatedly and failing, you learn to do what works for you. So keep that in mind when you get my menu. It is tweaked to how it works for me. I've had good results with it. Most people should have good results with it. I do use, for my egg salad, I do use a cabbage leaf, 1 cabbage leaf over a 7-day period, and I've gotten a lot of negative feedback over that. And I think it's a little ridiculous. Okay, so anyways, I do use that. It technically is not egg fast approved, but there are some other type of egg fast diet plans that allow diet soda, which blows my mind because that's not even healthy for you anyways. So I just want to put that out there that my egg fast is a little bit modified to the traditional egg fast that if you were to go online and Google it, mine is better. Okay, I'm being biased. Okay, back to the cream cheese pancakes. I just had to throw that out there. You get all these just negative people out there. You can't do that. You can't have that. And I'm just, whatever works for you is the way that it should go. If you're losing weight and you're doing it healthy, then continue doing it. Okay. Enough of that. All right, 2 ounces of cream cheese. Guys, I'm like on fire today. Can you tell? I had my ketones like an hour ago, so that would be why. Okay, and then 2 eggs. So that's where you have your full fat dairy, 2 tablespoons, 1 per egg. Okay, so I have 2 eggs, 2 ounces of cream cheese, 1 teaspoon, my bad, 1 teaspoon of granulated sugar. I use Swerve. Hey Elaine, how are you? Swerve, if you're not familiar with it, it is a obviously a sugar replacement, as it says on the package. However, they do not affect your blood sugar, so the carbohydrates are considered non-impact. They do not affect your glucose levels. So if you're diabetic, this is what you want to use. Okay, enough of that package. All right, so you're gonna put everything into the blender. I use I have a Ninja is what I use. 1 teaspoon of that. Probably turn my pan off for a minute here. And then we're gonna do a 1/2 teaspoon of cinnamon, and I do not have that out. Shame on me. 1/2 teaspoon of cinnamon. Okay, that is all that you add to your blender. Very simple. 2 eggs, 2 ounces of softened cream cheese, 1 teaspoon of sweetener, and a 1/2 teaspoon of cinnamon. Pretty simple. Do me a favor, you guys. If you are watching me live, go ahead and drop the number 1 below. If you're watching the replay, go ahead and write the word replay below. If you are new to my keto kitchen, go ahead and write the word new below. And if you get any value at all during this, maybe you're starting the egg fast and you want your friend to do it. Maybe you're part of an egg fast group community and you want to share the information. Go ahead and hit that share button below and I will thank you properly. All right, you guys, I'm going to go ahead and blend this in my Ninja. It'll be loud for one second here, maybe like 5. Okay. All right, all blended. Now we're gonna turn our, and I'm using like, I think this is like a 9-inch skillet. Hey Janice, how are you? All right, so this is like, yeah, like I said, a 9-inch skillet. You wanna go ahead and get it a little warm. All right, and then I'm ready to go ahead, and all we're gonna do is pour like 1/4 of the batter. You know what, I'm gonna do like probably a 1/2. We'll figure it out. I don't really have like an exact amount. That's like maybe 1/4. Maybe 1/3. Okay. Uh-oh, I was supposed to grease the pan. We're gonna find out. I do have the non-stick skillet, but we're gonna put it to the test. So for future reference, go ahead and either grease it with butter or Pam spray. Let's hope it doesn't stick. Fingers crossed. Put a fingers crossed emoji for me so that my pancake doesn't stick, because I did not grease it. Shame on me. I'm just really excited to eat. I was supposed to eat at 1 o'clock and I'm a little behind. 1:24. Alright, so we're going to cook it till it's like golden brown on the bottom. And this is always the awkward part where I have most people stop watching. So those of you that stick around, thank you. It's like I probably should have like maybe did all my information and all that while it was cooking. What does everyone do? What are we on? Today's Wednesday. Happy hump day. I don't know what day it is half the time. The beauty of not having to go to a corporate world job. Anyways, what is everyone doing today on Wednesday? Oh no, it's breaking up here. Alright. Hey Trisha, how are you? Who else is watching? Melanie. Hi Melanie. Put a little butter on the side of the pancakes now. Ooh, that's a good idea. I could do that. And then kind of let it melt underneath as I cook it. Brilliant, brilliant. Why didn't I think of that? I never thought I was a really good cook. Oh, it's still breaking apart there. Alright. Yeah, this is really gonna be a Facebook fail. Facebook Live fail. Keto Kitchen. Just kidding. Hey Summer, how are you? Okay. We are making cream cheese pancakes if you are newly joining us. And if you want to know all about the rules of an egg fast, go ahead and re-watch the video when it's all done. Because I don't think you can re-watch it when I'm live here. Alright, Letitia, what did you say? I just made the same recipe. Okay, very good. How did you like the recipe? Happy birthday to your son, by the way, Letitia. Did you make him chocolate chip pancakes? Those are my daughter's favorite. Oh, I'm like burning it because I can't get it off the pan because I didn't put anything non-stick down. Alright, we're going to just flip it. Facebook fail! Okay. This is like my first like real Facebook fail. No lie. We're going to go ahead and spray it with some Pam. Actually, I use an olive oil non-stick. Who needs a pancake anyways, right? I can survive with 2 pancakes. Alright, we're going to go ahead and spray it and see if that works a little better. Alright, let's try this again. Woo, it's hot. I really hate making pancakes. I never can flip them and like they burn on me all the time, so yeah. I've done this live video before, so if you want to find out how to not burn them and to properly do it, go ahead and look that one up, because this one isn't working properly. Alright. At least it's not sticking. Too bad. So I'm curious, how many people on here have done an egg fast before? I'm just a little curious. Go ahead and put the, if there's an egg emoji, go ahead and put an egg emoji below so I can find out how many of you have done that before. Okay. We're having a hard time today. Janice, how many days have you done one? Like, what's the longest egg fast amount that you've done? Like, how many days? The longest one I've done, okay, so typically with me, I will start by, I usually start on a Sunday and I go, what I do is I do a body reboot and I don't eat for 2 days. I do it for 60 hours and I do not eat anything. And then, so then I start that on Sunday and I go until Wednesday morning and then I go right into an egg fast. And I start Wednesday morning and then I go all the way till Sunday morning. That is what I typically do. So I guess technically the longest that I've done an egg fast is like 3 days. Not very long. That's okay. Like I see some people, like my menu that I have, it is for 7 days. Because I do always plan on trying to do 7 days. You love deviled eggs? Yes. I do too. I really do. That egg salad I made the other day, like that could be a really good deviled egg. Like the mix that I used. But you kind of use up the whole egg, so you don't really have anything to put it back into. Hey Lisa, how are you? We are making cream cheese pancakes, and I'm really having a hard time getting them to flip over, and they're kind of... I've done this recipe like a million times, and I've never had this hard of a time. I don't know what is going on. Maybe I need new pans. Alright, well, they're not completely burnt. It looks like I like my pancakes a little dark today. Okay. They're going to be great. So what you'll do then, obviously you're going to cook up till the batter's all done. And then you're going to put like a sugar-free syrup on it. And I will show you what I use. Let me just go ahead and get this going here. Alright, last one. So you end up with 4 pancakes. I'm only going to eat 3 of them because I burnt my first one. That's okay though. Totally okay. I had 3 eggs for breakfast. Works out perfect. Okay. So if you have never heard of Walden Farms and you live by a Woodman's or anywhere that sells them, you totally need to go buy this. It's calorie free, there's sugar free, there's basically, I don't know if you can read that or not, but there's basically like nothing in it. No fat, no carbs, and I don't know what is even in it. But it kind of tastes like syrup. It pretty much does. I shouldn't say kind of. That'll kind of scare some people maybe. It's pretty good. I've had worse things. Alright. Guys, this is so embarrassing. Can't flip a pancake to save my life today. Let's just pull that out there. Oh my god! So this is real life. My food does not look perfect, but it tastes perfect. I promise that. Too bad you can't actually taste it, right? Okay, so what I'm going to do is, when these are done, I am going to use butter on my pancakes. I did not use butter to cook it in, so I'm just going to put a little butter on each one. I'm kind of probably lacking in the fat department today anyways, so this will be good to have. I didn't have a lot of butter with my eggs this morning. I had 3 eggs and I cooked it in like a tablespoon of butter, and then I put like, I don't know, whatever I said. I think that's about 1 ounce of cheddar cheese on the top of it. So I got room in my day for some butter on my pancakes. Alright, throw some butter on this guy here. And again, if you guys are, let's see, if you're new right now, if you're just joining me and you missed out earlier, go ahead and message me directly. I do have a 7-day meal plan that I am sharing out with people because I want to help people reach their weight loss goals. That is my goal in life. I started about 8 years ago and I did not have help. There wasn't the information out there on the internet like there is now. So if I can help just one person, that makes my day completely. Okay, you guys. Go ahead and turn that back on me. Alright, so we have cream cheese pancakes. I love them. These are one of my favorite egg fast meals. Actually, you know what? They're all like really good. And then you're just gonna kind of sprinkle some syrup on there. And there you have it. It's not super fancy, but it tastes amazing, and you have to go ahead and try it for yourself. You probably could add a little bit of cinnamon on there if you wanted to. The recipe that I found actually says you can use berries on top. I would not recommend that. That is not part of the egg fast. So maybe just stick with the sugar-free sweetener, the syrup. That will be fine. Okay, so if you, like I said, if you got any value at all, go ahead and share the video out. I would appreciate that more than you'll ever know. And I'm gonna let you go, and I'm gonna enjoy my pancakes while they're warm. All right, I hope you all have a fabulous Wednesday, and I will talk to you soon.